Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We are live. Happy Thursday. And I still don't have a name for this Thursday episode, whether like Thirsty Thursdays or Thrifty Thursdays or Content Thursdays, whatever. I think I put Creative Thursdays or something like that in the title. But welcome. Today we are going to be working on developing our content and our scripts or stories, whatever, for our YouTube videos for Pixel Media. These are going to be the videos that we're going to release on a weekly basis to basically showcase our skills as web designers and to teach other people who don't know anything about web design how to design their own websites and give them the knowledge that they need to be able to, oh, I did something. Am I still here? Okay, I'm back. I think I hit refresh on my screen where I was live streaming. Okay, I think we're good. We're back. What was I saying? I don't know, something about YouTube, and you're right, creating videos for people so that they can, learn web design and develop their own websites, especially if they don't have the money or whatever to want to, outsource that work to other people like us. So that's what we're going to do. And this is the Unconventional Mindset. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Odum. And what we are doing here is we are working together to build a company that is going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. I was going to say every single day. That would be something. And of course, what we're doing is we're just live streaming the process so that we can just create some kind of documentation on how things are going and what things are working, what things aren't working. And we could discuss, learn together, share, lessons learned from one another, what have you, and just, I don't know, just overall have fun and just kind of work together. And document the process of building a company. So is there anything else that we need to mention before we get going? I don't think so. I think we just dive right in. But what we can do is we can go ahead and take a look at our Asana here. And we have the different videos that we want to start with. And I do keep pushing back the date because of the time it takes for me to do all these things. I've just haven't been able to be really consistent with my time in terms of maximizing the time that I'm spending doing work on Pixel, because I've been doing lots of work for clients right now, which is kind of this game that I'm trying to play. I'm trying to balance the work that I need to do with my clients and the work that I want to do to actually grow the company and grow the business. So, but anyways, so what do we have? So we have how to get a website up and running in one day with no coding skills. Why switch from WordPress to Webflow, getting started with Webflow, and don't build websites for other designers. And ideally, I would love to have all of these videos done. Let's see, by August, that's already like a week and a half. That's going to be tight. To have 4 videos done, so I kind of have a bank of 4 videos that are kind of ready to go. So that way I'm not stressing every week of like, oh my goodness, I have to release a new video. So let's work on that. Now, I'm going to go look here in my folder because I'm pretty sure I started working on some of these before. But where would I put them? Right. Right. Okay. So I have this script here already, and this is the how to get a website with no code and little money. Okay. So that's one. Do I have any other? Let me just take a look here quick at my other documents. Video scripts. Okay, so I have some stuff here which looks like this is more of an overview. Okay, so let's take that. Let me get some music going. So we can listen to some music while we work. Okay. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay. There's a few things I think that would be good to put this to put in these scripts. What's the purpose of this video? Oh, they can to teach the viewer how they can let's say with just a little bit of effort they can get their own and running in one day. I mean, that's the purpose of the video. We want to make sure we do that. Okay. So I think this is what we have here for the script. Okay, let's go over this script, I guess. Maybe let's put it on this side. Okay. Today we are going to learn how to build a fully functional website on your own domain without writing any code, and we're going to spend the least amount of money possible, and it'll only take us around 30 minutes. Well, let's put this here in. So I think maybe I should do the work first and then film the intro after I know how much time it took. Okay, that'll probably work. There are lots of different platforms out there to build a website with, but today we are going to focus on 3 of the more popular ones: WordPress, Webflow, and Ghost. In order to build a website, you need at a minimum these 3 things. 1, you need a domain name. And then 2, you need software to manage your content. And then 3, you need a hosting plan to run and serve your website to your visitors. A place where, So we got a lot to cover today. So you can check out the timestamps below to skip to your favorite platform, and then let's just dive right in. We're not going to worry about designing and customizing the themes. We're not going to worry about designing. We're not going to worry about designing. No, what should I say? In this video, I'm going to say this more fluently. In this video, we're not going to we are just going to be purchasing or getting a free one. Right. I think I need to do some more work on this. I don't know if I should go in more detail. Let's just go over the main points here. And then we could see if we need to go into more detail, which we're going to. Okay, our first step is to buy our domain name. Okay, we're going to launch 3 different websites. We're going to purchase 3 domain names. Okay, so we buy the domain names. We go on Namecheap. We'll do that on screen. We'll probably do it like this, where I'll just film myself talking and doing the purchasing. Yeah. Okay. Now that we have our domain name, let's go on to stage 1, and that's WordPress. So WordPress is by far the most popular content management system out there, with tens of thousands of themes and thousands of plugins for you to build the website of your dreams. Okay. WordPress you can download absolutely free. So let's head over to their site now. There's 2 main fundamentals to know about WordPress. Number 1, it has their base code, which holds the structure of the website. And then there are themes for WordPress, which is a skin, which guides how the look. It's hard to say. Is that the best way to explain it? There's the base code for WordPress, which controls the functionality and behind the scenes structure for your website. And 2, so you can add a theme to your WordPress site, which is a skin. It's like a skin for your website, which guides how it looks and how things are laid out on your website. Maybe a good analogy would be like the base WordPress code is the foundation and framework for a house, and the theme is the paint, the decor, and the accessories within the house. The framework for the house. I say foundation, framework, plumbing, electrical, etc. for house, and the theme is the paint, the decor, the accessories within the house. Okay. There are some amazing themes out there that can give you a lot of control if you have a little bit of money. And then maybe I should review some marketplaces with the user. So I should say viewer. But for today, we're going to keep things as cheap as possible and use a free theme. So we have our domain, our theme. All that's left to do is find a place to host everything. This is where we're going to have to spend a little bit of money. I'm going to give you 2 options, a cheap option or a more expensive option, which I like best. Oftentimes you get what you pay for. And when it comes to hosting providers, say something like this. Sure you've heard of. You get what you pay for. Which is the case when it comes to WordPress hosting providers. The cheaper option is Bluehost. I've used them before and they did the job. Blah, blah, blah. So you can't go wrong with Bluehost. Plus, you also get a free domain for a year. Could I get a Bluehost affiliate and then offer them a deal? Do they still do that? Affiliates. There's no once you put the banners. I wonder if there's a way that I can set deals for people as an affiliate. Whereas it's saying here, I'll get $65 for each referral. But can you actually say like, oh, instead of giving $65 to the referral, use that money and give them a discount? It's WordPress engine as well. Do they have affiliates? Actually, you know who's even better? I think it's Kinsta WordPress hosting. WordPress. That starter plan. Oh. I think. Affiliate program. Right, I could take a look into these companies that I've used before and see if I can get any kind of affiliate deals, which would be kind of nice. Okay, so yeah, Bluehost. Okay, but the option I like the best is Flywheel. They are dedicated. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Configure domain, launch website. Okay, we have our website up and running. And there we have it. Our very own WordPress site up and running. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and I think the idea of the videos too is just to get straight to the point as well. Fluff. No beating around the bush. Just straight to the facts. So Webflow. Okay, Webflow is a visual editor and hosting platform all in one, which gives you the power to create a fully functional website without writing any code. It is right now my absolute favorite tool for building websites, and it's what I use to build websites for all my clients. So all we need to get started is an account. Created is an account, purchase a theme, configure our domain, and publish our website. Let's get started. So let's create an account, and let's configure the domain, Purchase the theme, load. Yeah. Super easy. It only took whatever amount of minutes. Yep. But if you want me to make this picture, let me know. Blah, blah. Yeah, very simple. Oh my goodness. That's going to be very quick. And this depends on if we're going to have a blog or not. All right, Ghost is a fantastic platform that focuses on publishing. It was created out of frustration from WordPress getting too big. Yeah. If you create content like a blog, podcast, newsletter, and you want to perfect, and it's perfect for cultivating and building an audience. Ghost makes it super easy to blog, podcast, write newsletters, and sell memberships. Like Webflow, all we need to do to get started is create our account, pick a theme, and publish. Pick our theme. Install theme, configure. Yep. So there you have it. Why? Lots of comments. There you have it. Maybe a little bit more enthusiastic. So there you have it. 3 quick and easy ways to get your very own website up and running in 30 minutes or less. What you choose, tool you choose, really depends on what type of content you want to create, what type of flexibility in design you are looking for, and how much time you want to invest into learning how to do these things for yourself. Hands down, if you are looking to build something like a membership site or a newsletter, then you can't go wrong with Ghost, as it has everything you need, and they don't take fees. If you just want a quick website with low maintenance and easy editing, then go with Webflow. Of course, with WordPress, I can't really recommend you go with them, considering Webflow and Ghost can do everything it does. While doing it better. However, because of its popularity, it won't be hard to find other designers or developers to work on it with you in the future, if that's what you think you know you'll end up doing. Yep. Of course, with WordPress, I can. All right. That's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Very quick and easy. Yeah, not bad at all. Let's create a new one. And save as. I think we're in here. Video 002, which is, let's look at my Asana. Video content schedule. Why I switched from WordPress to Webflow. All right. Let's paste this. And to promote the use of Webflow to non tech savvy individuals. Okay. So what did I write here before? Blah, blah, blah. How to get website running. Don't build website for the design. Okay, why I switched. Okay. 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 Right. It's getting straight to the point. Which one? Right, I like that. In 2005, make websites for my clients. But in 2021, I switched over to only using Webflow, and it has been the best decision I've made for me and my business. Here are 10 reasons why I made the switch. Okay, 1. No maintenance. With WordPress, they are always coming out with new releases. I started with WordPress. I was on version 2.3, and now it's all the way. What is WordPress at these days? Let me just check. WordPress 6.2.2. Of course, should be updating. Isn't a bad thing. But the issue isn't that having your code how can I say this? Of course, having your code up to date is a good thing. Is a good thing. Continual improvements. Continual improvements and such. But it becomes... But as time goes on, there is just more and more maintenance to do to make sure that any old code that you've written for your website doesn't break with new updates. Of course, having your code up to date is a good thing with continual improvements, and such. But as time goes on, there's just more and more maintenance to do to make sure that any old code that you've written for your website doesn't break with new updates. The more websites you manage, the more maintenance work builds over time. Which makes your business harder to scale. Of course, because you're spending more time doing things for clients as opposed to, you know, just growing. With Webflow, the site automatically updates. Sorry, there's a fruit fly flying around. With Webflow, the site automatically updates, and you don't ever have to worry about anything breaking. It always just, if it works, if it worked yesterday, it'll work today. Okay. No more plugins. To the if you've ever used WordPress before, it's not okay. If you ever used WordPress before, you'll notice that you can quickly become dependent on a lot of different plugins to increase the efficiency, to increase the, not the efficiency, the functionality of your website. That is great to get up and running quickly. But again, with each new plugin you add on, that is another piece of code that you have to maintain with each new update. You also have to be careful about the quality of code within plugins, as some of them have code which can lead your site, which can leave your site vulnerable to attack. So the maintenance, we're talking about the maintenance thing. Speaking of being vulnerable to attack, with Webflow, I don't have to worry about security. That is all handled by Webflow. I think so. How does Webflow define their security? Webflow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know exactly how to say anything about security in terms of how safe Webflow is to hacking. That. Mm. Only positive. Something like that. Okay. All right. Let's say speed of launching. It is much faster for me from 0 to a fully with Webflow than it is with WordPress. Especially when you start working with components. And Webflow, which are website sections, which you can cut and paste into any project. Now I'm pretty fast at HTML, CSS to build out a custom WordPress theme. But even so, it takes of the time to build in Webflow than it does with WordPress. Wonder if I should say anything about all right. Comes to my clients. Yet to easy to edit. This is really easy to teach. Where isn't that bad? But I find that nowadays love to use site building tool like Elementor, which is in my opinion the opposite of an easy to use interface. It's not though. They have done a fantastic job with it. So when I have to teach a client how to use it, generally comes with pages and pages of instructions. So content editing is much easier in Webflow. And my clients my clients love it. Oh, redo. This one is a little weird because technically you can get by you can get by using Webflow and WordPress without writing any code. But with Webflow being built specifically with no code in mind, the interface is just that much better at allowing you to build really complex features without needing to code. There are times when I find myself wishing I could just code something up quickly, where Webflow makes it a bit tedious. But those times are in the minority. And as Webflow keeps improving, it only gets better and easier to work with. Okay. Emails. Your email couldn't be delivered. Which email? Strange. Strange indeed. Okay. You know what I should say though? Where the no code really starts to shine is when you start working with other applications. Is made to work. Hang up things. It has opened. Offer perfect. So yeah, just make some kind of comment about how this whole no code revolution, I guess you can say, has really allowed for people that aren't developers to still do development work and, you know, maintain security and all that kind of stuff without the need to write code and without the need to hire these people that are generally usually really, really expensive. So that's totally been a blessing. And to mention site speed. With WordPress, you have plugins, custom code, and hosting platforms to consider, which all affect how fast your website loads. As you know. Is really important when it comes to loading speed is really important when it comes to optimize your site automatically. Hey. Yeah. It's okay. Go for your run. Okay, we'll have fun. You're going outside? Whereabouts you going? Right, just kind of around that area. Okay. All right. Bye. Have fun. Finally, I have to mention site speed with WordPress. You have plugins, custom code, hosting platforms to consider. Yeah, loading speed is really important when it comes to SEO, and knowing that Webflow compiles all your code and optimizes your site automatically is huge. I know that my sites are going to load as fast as possible, no matter what. But with WordPress, you always have to be very careful with how your site is performing, and if you really value speed, which you should, you'd have to pay extra to get that premium hosting service that specializes in WordPress hosting. Right. Okay. So those are the 7 reasons why I switched from WordPress to Webflow. I was too. And in some ways I still am. Can do. As with any tool, you need to look at what your needs are and to find something that will meet your needs specifically, and just focus on that. Should almost say it's a knife. It'll meet your specific needs. Based on that, make it. right, something like that. Let's save that. Okay, I think I'm definitely gonna need to review this, clean this up a little bit. I'm gonna throw it into ChatGPT, see if it can clean things up. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to end up sounding like a robot. So yeah, this one won't take that long to film. I just might need to figure out how I'm gonna get B-roll. I'll have to start thinking about that. So that's two of them down. By down, I mean they're kind of done. But what do I have here? Getting started with Webflow, that's going to be a little bit more complex. And this one here, this one will be a little bit easier because, again, that's just more of a talking head kind of video. This one's more of like a tutorial one, kind of like the first one, which will be a more in-depth thing with Webflow. Okay. I'm going to leave it there or here for today. And I still have this issue with this microphone. I need to get rid of it because I can still, or figure out this whole Rodecaster Pro thing, because I'm still hearing little noises and little pops coming in through the microphone here. But anyways, we'll get that sorted out. I'll leave it here today. Thank you so much for joining, creating video content on Thursdays. And yeah, we're going to keep going. One of these days, I'm sure we're going to do like actual filming or editing here on stream, because I think that'll be a whole lot of fun. And maybe that'll be probably next week, as sometime during this week I will, like from now until next Thursday, I'm sure I would have filmed a few things, and then we could just come together to work and do some editing, which will be fun. Do some DaVinci Resolve stuff. All right, so that's enough of me rambling and taking much of your time. Thank you so much for joining. As always, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you here back for a brand new stream or another stream tomorrow on Friday. All right, until then, have yourself a good night, good day, good whatever it is time of day that you're watching this. All right, bye.